Hey ladies and gentlemen, Chris McCall here, Geekphilia, and I want to talk about Thor 2. Now mind you, this video will contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen this movie, please stop it now and go buy your ticket and watch the movie. The Thor 2, I liked it. I loved it. It's probably the best superhero movie of the year, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You guys have your own opinion? Let me know which superhero movie that you thought was great. Comment below and let me know. We can discuss it. But I'm going to talk about Thor 2. I liked it. It was amazing. Go see it. Just the movie, like, in general, the twists and turns. Loki, what happened to Odin? How did Loki come back from the dead? Like, was it all a trick? Was he working? That's my theory. Maybe he was working with Malekith. And, well, no, man. Nope, because his mom died. His mom was a boss. Did you see that fight? Oh my goodness. I was like, Renee Russo, girl, you got some of that Lethal Weapon 2 in there. Shoot, you was going in with that sword. If you guys saw Lethal Weapon 2, you haven't watched Lethal Weapon 2. I think it's 2 she's in. Or maybe it was 3 she was in. I think it's 3. Watch Lethal Weapon 3. Or watch 2. You can watch it. Yeah, it's definitely 3 though. But yeah, so my biggest concern is what happened to Odin? Like, where is Odin? Is he captive? Is he alive? Basically, okay, let's recap. So, Thor leaves, he goes to Earth. Loki is supposedly dead. He's not dead, we find out. He turns into an Asgardian guard, and he goes back to Asgard. How he get back to Asgard? We don't know. I personally don't care how he got back to Asgard. We see the guard talking to Odin. He was like, we found a body. And then he was like, Thor, we don't know what Thor is. Oh no, well, Loki asked the guard, he's like, oh, I don't know what Thor is, but we found the body. And then Odin goes, Loki. And then Loki smirks, like, as the guard. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. He's just going to be a guard, impersonating a guard, living on Asgard. But then, that scene goes away. And then we don't see Loki nor Odin until the end of the movie. And at the end of the movie, everything's done. Thor defeats Malekith with the help of Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, and he freaking talks to Odin like, I don't want to be king right now. If I'm king, I can't protect the realms. And then basically that's the whole conversation. But after that, it's like where freaking Loki turns. Well, Odin turns into Loki. Well, Loki turns into Odin. Well, no, Loki is basically Odin telling Thor all of this. So they're basically having a conversation, but it's actually Loki pretending to be Odin. And then he changes, and I'm like, whoa, where's Odin at? Did that guard kill him? Did he capture him? Did he hide him? Did Odin go back into his Odin sleep? Which I highly doubt, because he does that only a certain period of times. But like, what happened to him? So this is what happened. MTV has done an interview with Alan Taylor, who is the director, Anthony Hopkins, and Kevin, I never get this guy's name right, but he's like Marvel's big, like, studio guy. Kevin Feige, what do you guys like to spell it? Kevin Feige, or whatever. So anyways, the interview with Kevin, he was basically like, I'm not telling you guys. He basically avoided the question, like, oh, you gotta wait and see. The interview with the director basically implied that Odin is dead. That is the big, like, thing. So I'm like, oh my god, is Odin really dead, or are they just playing? And then they did an interview with Anthony Hopkins, who actually plays Odin. And he's like, basically, I done 2 films. He's dead. He said, he's dead. I done 2 films. Something like that. Very similar to what I just said. And I'm like for real? Is he really dead? Like, this gotta be happening. So I don't know if they're yanking our chain, or they just playing games, or maybe we'll see Odin in the Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, or maybe we'll see him in part 3. Maybe he'll appear when we finally introduce Thanos, or maybe Thanos has him. Maybe Loki's actually working for Thanos. It could be so many conspiracies. They could actually do so much with just that one scene. Like, it could be anything. Look, Odin doesn't have to be dead. Odin can just be disappeared into, like, maybe there's a reason for it. They can do basically whatever they want, because they didn't show if he's dead. They don't show if he's captive. I don't think he's dead, my personal opinion. I feel like if Odin dies, they would show that. Like, that's a big impact. But I mean, Thor's mother is dead, so then to kill his father as well, and then to have Loki do it, I can't see that happening. Even though Loki despises his father, well, his adopted father, his foster father, I can't see it like it happening. Like, I have to actually see it on film. Like, Loki has to like stab him. I gotta see it. They can do whatever. So personally, I don't think he's dead. I think they're just saying that the yank got chained. And just, play with us. So we go, oh my god, I know Odin. Do we even care? I mean, it's not like Loki died. I'm sure Loki got stabbed. Everybody was like, oh my god, no, Loki. I knew he wasn't dead either. So Odin, I don't see he's dead. I was in the now when the wife got there because she was going in. But that was a big dude that choked her out and stabbed her in the back. But whatever. But, yeah, I really don't think that Odin is dead. But that's what they're saying. So, be prepared. They got twists and turns everywhere in Marvel. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's like the big thing. So you haven't seen Thor 2. It is out now. We'll catch it in theaters. It's IMAX. It's in 3D. It's in regular. So we'll check it out. Stars Chris Hemsworth. Not Chris McCall. Chris Hemsworth. And so it was a good cast. Great movie. And I really enjoyed it. It was way better than Part 1. Probably the best superhero movie of the year. Dude, I'm a big DC fan. I love Man of Steel, but Thor did it for me. The comedy was in there. Some comedy I felt like it was just didn't need to be added, but other than that, the movie was fine. But it's Chris McCall from Geekphilia in the later days.